Hello, this is Dee with Divine Needle, and this is the Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading for October the 15th, 2020, day 116. Let me move this camera and kind of get a different angle going on. There we go. Straighten it up. Much better. All right. I got a new deck of cards. And I shuffled them the first time and got this card. What is your mission in life? Many people would have trouble answering that. So, the overall theme for today is ask yourself that question. What is your mission? I know what mine is. All right. But many people may have trouble answering that question. What is your purpose? It's not here. It's not to be here grinding away at the hamster wheel. We both know it. What is your mission? Important. Because if you're not fulfilling your heart's desire, your mission, then you're not doing what you're supposed to be. Okay, day 116, AOA. Thursday, Jupiter Day, Zeus Day. The 15th of October. Overall energy for those on a mission down here. Needing guidance. Overall energy for day 116. For today. Overall energy for today. Is that a mistake or the way it's supposed to be? It's the way it's supposed to be. Really? That's a book. Wish Granted, Nocturne, Shining Quarry, Angel, Chancellor, Stronghold of the Veil, The Giver. Alright, guys. They are really throwing books at us, right? What's our highest priority? What's our highest priority? Movement. Do it. That's the do it card. So do it. That's your highest priority. Do it. Victory. You're going to have victory. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? I got a big day today myself, so. Kind of King and Queen of Swords today is what I'm feeling. For me. Mindful of and or prepare for. Mindful of and or prepare for. Okay. Whew. Big reading. They've been giving us a lot lately. All right. What is our mission? Queen of Earth, the Ebony Shield. And I'm knocking everything around. All right. What is your mission? Queen of Earth. Okay. off we go to the races. Obviously. There's that necromancer. All this transformational energy. The moon card is what the necromancer is. The ebony shield. Power and authority of earth. Woo! So, the Queen of Orbs brings nourishment so that you have the vitality to accomplish your goals and the strength to overcome your challenges. She bears the apple of knowledge that will fortify you with all that you need to be your most resourceful. The ebony shield brings protection around your wealth, luck, gains, and earthly dominion so that others cannot take what is yours. When the ebony shield appears to you, she is making her presence known so that you might take prudent action to preserve your assets and capital. Save, invest, and be more mindful of your security. A female ancestor or one from your maternal lineage can appear to you through the ebony shield. A Queen of Earth. All right. Overall energy today. A wish granted. 9 of Chalices. That's Mimir's Well. So there will be a wish granted today. That means what I plan on doing, King and Queen of Swordsing it, will be successful. The outcome, by the looks of it. The Contender, the Mason. Yeah. Yep, success, for sure. 9 of Chalices, or 9 chalices, are arranged in the formation of a magic square, a grid that denotes power. This is the spirit of personal happiness achieved after earning material gains. The wish granted is the never-ending blessing of abundance. All that you conceive of will manifest, is manifesting. This is one of the more profound keys in the tarot architecture. The 9 of Chalices is a channel through which gift-giving deities of old folklore can pass through and bless you. The imagery here is symbolic of a sacred space within your own inner temple. The well is iconic of Mimir's Well from the Nordic mythos, where Odin's eye was sacrificed. It's interesting. The eye that was sacrificed was his left eye. I just want to make note of that for future reference. At Mimir's Well is where you will find wise counsel from the gods. Drink from Mimir's Well to gain knowledge. When this card appears to you, focus on each of the 9 chalices in turn, reciting light, love, life. So light, love, life. Light, love, life. Light, love, life. Such a ritual ensures that the wish you have petitioned for shall be granted by the gift-giving gods of old lore. The Nocturne, 2 of Orbs. Work harder and double down. Shoulder more commitments and steer your ship through the rough tides. Carpe noctem. Work at your dreams late into the night, harder than everybody else, and the gods will reward you for your dedication. The Nocturne is balancing change after the dark night of the soul. It bears good tidings because this is the spirit of commerce, enterprise, and far-reaching new ventures after past failures and disappointments. Forming a lemniscate around the twin promises a product is the alchemical black dragon gnawing its own tail. And this is a totem, the daemon brought before you by the Nocturne. The black dragon's venom is also great medicine. Past suffering sires future opportunity. So balancing. The act of balance. Moving forward, slow, earth energy, wild and fertile land, the shining quarry, the Knight of Orbs or Pentacles. Slow forward progress, right? All right, the Knight of Orbs. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of earth to increase your material resources, assets, and to cultivate fruitful abundance. The alchemical instructions the Spirit brings to you is this: crystallize your work ethic into something finally solid and tangible. Create definitions. Then slow down, decelerate, so that you have a chance to reflect and meditate. You do not need to be on the path of rapid increase, not yet. This now is the time to cultivate your resources organically, taking it slow without giving in to the temptation of urgency. Be methodical. The shining quarry marks the encounter with one's own earth nature and making sense of our material attachments. There will be realized outcome in your personal economics, finances, property matters, business, income, or earnings. The shining quarry is here as a guardian spirit to help you navigate the work cut out for you, having to build a stronger earthly foundation so that you can increase your access to sources and thus bring about the success you have been seeking. Et omnia cumque facit prospor per abuntor. In all things he does, he shall prosper. Persist forth, and your efforts shall be successful. The shining quarry is here to make certain of that. Progress forward, maintaining balance, wish fulfillment, and the angel, the divine higher genius. Ooh, 2 angels in a row, I might add. Very nice. Key 14, Major Arcana. This is where it gets better. Mutatis mutandis. The necessary changes have been made. When the angel appears to you, it is an omen that troubles are passing, pain subsiding, and you are growing closer to God. The angel is your patron deity. Genius, in the Greco-Roman lore, is one's tutelary deity or a guardian spirit that protects an individual person. It is your daemon from your cradle to your grave, the realization of your inner divine. Circumstances in your life path have converged, and a work of personal inspiration becomes your productivity. You realize your innate talents and bring into material being that which is extraordinary. This is the primordial spirit of exceptionalism. Genius hits a target no one else can see. When the angel appears to you, take a moment to intuit the pulses of energy in the space around you. Can you feel the presence of the daemon? Do you know that you are watched over and looked after? Your angel is not at liberty to prevent every turn of suffering in your life, required to stand by and watch as you suffer the slings of your own fortunes, enduring the penance of your mistakes. Know that every time your angel is authorized to divert harm away from you, harm has been diverted. The Chancellor, Angel of Justice. Damn right. This spirit represents reacidification measures that counter karmic consequences. It is the spirit guiding you toward balanced judgment and making clear decisions. Do not judge based on appearances. Choose balanced action, balanced words, and balanced thought. When the Chancellor appears to you, it is a call to make the necessary adjustments so that you might restore balance. The Angel of Justice arrives when all considerations have been duly weighed and the resulting outcome of the choices you've made, your actions, and your speech has now been determined. Key 11 marks that point when the truth comes out. Truth and clarity, sword of destiny. The scales of your life are about to get tipped so that the balance can be maintained. And we have the minor balance of the 2 of Pentacles here. So, and I've got these cards down here where you can't see them, unfortunately. There's only so much space. Okay. Angel of Justice. Temperance. Temperance. So movement. Okay. Page of Orbs. Stronghold of the Veil. Herald of the Darkening. All right. Stronghold of the Veil. Page of Orbs. The Stronghold of the Veil comes bearing an important message to you or an opportunity about your assets and resources, money or business matters, and that which relates to your personal economics and industry. When the Stronghold of the Veil appears in a reading, the offer, events, or opportunities to come are ones that will help you to make your mark in your world. These are opportunities for establishing yourself. Perhaps there is a mundane matter you are facing at the moment or will face. The Page of Orbs may appear to you to offer insights on how to best navigate that situation. The Stronghold of the Veil appears when you need to hear whispers of counsel on what measures to take next. Of all the pages, she is the most connected to the everyday ongoings of your world, of mortal and earthly life. She also appears to guide you through shadow work. The presence of the Stronghold of the Veil can also be an emissary sent from the underworld, a divinity of the earth, vegetation, a divinity of wealth, a liminal deity, one of crossroads, thresholds, and gateways, or pantheon from the Western Hemisphere. And final overall energy, the Giver. Six of Orbs. Equal reciprocity. Yes, yes, yes. We can do some of that, right? Let the karmic circle remain unbroken. Give to receive, but give back. The Giver is the spirit of provision. Seeking anonymity, the Giver shows only the hand in offering. Yet know this about the many names of the Giver. Anisador, the Giver of gifts. The Six of Orbs. We also see the divine blessings of Demeter, who gifts you with material success. When the Giver appears to you, the spirit of nurture is all around you. Give freely, mercifully, and you will receive freely and mercifully. Okay, so equal reciprocity. So the overall energy is, let me sum it up. Time to sum it up. Let's put a sum on this. Some sort of wish will be granted today. It's dealing with maintaining the balance and order in your life. This is slow, forward-moving progress in that material life. This is all about your material for the most part, okay? You need to have patience and maintain justice in this situation. There will be an offer coming in, and it's equal, give and take, okay? So that's your overall energy for today. Wow. A book, right? But they needed a book to describe what is going on. You are the Queen of Earth, going through a transition. What is your mission in life, folks? What is your mission in life? That is the most important question you could ever ask yourself. Yep. Time to do the deep dive, all hermit style. Get the answer. Chariot. Fast, moving, energy, balanced, forward. Lots of balance going on here. We have the Chancellor and the Nocturne here, both all about balance and justice and maintaining that, moving forward. Victory card, major victory, okay? Huge victory today over something that's been challenging you in your earthly plane. The Chariot is the spirit that helps you create change. You have attained a certain mastery over knowledge, and now you must determine how you will use that knowledge to innovate. The Chariot is an omen that you're gaining momentum. You possess mastery of knowledge and the skills that now drive you further along your path. When the Chariot card appears, you have arrived at a critical milestone and are in active movement toward victory. Success will come to the one who refuses to stop fighting. Keep going. Fight for your justice. Fight for the balance today. You will get an offer, and it's going to be equal reciprocity. There will be a victory on this if you move forward. and keep your wits about you. Okay? Just state whatever this is, whatever it has to do with. Get in your head. Direct communication. Clear, direct communication. Rehearse if you must what you must say to get this equal reciprocity, okay? Well, there will be a victory in this. And then what to be mindful of and prepare for. Gabriel, Archangel, Commander, Angel of Storms and Battles. Yep, that would be the King of Swords. And what did I say I was going to be all today? Yeah, very King of Swords, ready to be a Queen of Swords if necessary. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. The King of Swords is the lead commander of the divine forces. Esque ad finum. We shall fight to the very end. Like they said, fight. Fight for what's right. Keep moving forward. He is the most powerful and most formidable of heaven's warriors. His full title is Archangel Commander of the Light. The Archangel Commander appears to you now to bring strength, conviction, courage, and manifest fearlessness. He is tasked to assist you with navigating the storms, inner and outer, and to defeat any demons that threaten to harm you. The King of Swords is your divine warrior, who will lead heavenly armies against your adversaries. When the Commander of the Light appears to you, it is because you need reinforcement, and now that spiritual reinforcement has come, led at the helm by your greatest champion, the Archangel Commander. You're preparing for a fight, and the Archangel Commander appears to you now in advocacy of your cause. It's about justice. The Hollow Void. 4 Chalices. All right. The Hollow Void builds our psychic inner platform for spiritual strength. This is the spirit presence with you as you look inward, reflect, meditate, and reach independent insight on why there is a hollow void. What is your mission in life? Do you have a hollow void because you don't know the answer to that? This is a spirit that helps you conduct re-evaluation. Yeah, re-evaluation for the Earth Queen. Dark Night of the Soul, possibly the Moon card, right? So, the Hollow Void. How do you find meaning in that which feels meaningless? Your life will feel meaningless if you don't answer that question. The Hollow Void is a spirit here to help you navigate personal sensations of worldly discontent. Here, a sorceress goddess of magic and healing, signified by a scorpion perched in the tree, has compelled a divine hand to offer you waters blended with the mystic sea and the sea of awareness. Spiritual reevaluation and attainment of worldly knowledge that will fill that hollow void. So, spiritual, not a reevaluation, it's spiritual revelation. But I think that faux pas was supposed to happen. Reevaluation. Reevaluate your mission. It will fill your cup and fill that hollow void you're feeling. You are the contender. The contender. 5 of Scepters. A very good card. The contender is the spirit of a zero-sum game. This is a spirit appearing before you when you face competition. This is the battle, the contention you fight for domination. This is a spirit who helps you through a rivalry for supremacy. There is strife in your world, and the contender is a spirit here to help you navigate that strife. Many of you gearing up for a bit of a battle today. I know I am. That's okay. Very okay, actually. Because not having that battle would be an injustice. Justice must be served one way or another. The Mason, 3 of Orbs. Upon the first stare, ex nihilo nihil fit. The philosophy that every work is built or comes from a pre-existing work. The Mason is completion and inauguration, with a materialized work product to show for yourself. It is a spirit of merit by your side, of hard work and dedication that pays off. This is a spirit of architecture, of construction and material works erected brick by brick, stone by stone. Labor omnia vincent. Hard work conquers all. And the final one. Page of Scepters. Stronghold of the Flame. Herald of the Awakening. Stronghold of the Flame. Or Page of Scepters comes bearing an important message to you, or an opportunity about career matters, schooling, creative or artistic endeavors, employment, or passion projects. The Page of Scepters appears as affirmation of a coming adventure, a quest that will be presented to you. A quest. I do love quest. Your creativity and ingenuity will be the deciding factors on how you navigate that quest. The presence of the stronghold of the flame can also be an emissary sent by a solar deity, a divinity of the fires, of agriculture, or artisans, or a pantheon from the southern hemisphere. She who plays chess, the strategist. Okay, guys. So building your earthly foundation, stone by stone. The rest of the reading is about this issue of justice concerning your earthly plane. And being all King of Swords today, Queen of Earth. Yeah. The abundant loving queen. You will get your wish granted if you, highest priority, victory, balanced movement forward, right? As an Archangel commander. Fighting by your side. Remained balanced, movement forward, patience, justice, and an offer of equal reciprocity. That's likely either one coming to you or you're going to be making one. Okay? You are the contender. You're going to fill that cup. Remember, reevaluate your mission if you have to. Or ask yourself that question if you never have. Because it's important. It's the first card that popped out when I shuffled that new deck. And I know it needed to be in today's reading. For sure. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. And you are loved beyond all comprehension. Answer that question.